welcome back to the Benita Show. I am here with Mr. Nikko Smith.
How you doing?
Hey, big guy. I'm so glad to have you here today, Nikko.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. So.
It's an honor to have you.
Oh, that's cool.
Mr. American Idol star. Now going on to do some big things, right?
Yeah, definitely. We've been working hard. Got my band together. Got the original material. So we going hard.
Okay, have you recorded any original material yet?
We've done a lot. I actually had an album come out not too long ago in 2008. It was called The Revolution.
Okay, yep.
And
I saw that on your card.
I had a couple songs on there, and we had that on iTunes. Still on iTunes, so go check that out.
All right.
This is a new project. The first single is called "Speakers Blow." So we've been promoting that for the past couple months now, and the whole album is going to be called "Speakers Blow Radio." Okay. And it's a nice little themed album, so everybody will be able to relate to the songs on there and party a little bit too. So it's a good little mix.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now I saw you get down at mile 277.
Yeah, mile 277.
Okay, let's give a shout out to mile 277.
Mile 277. Peace, love. Shay, what's up, man?
I had a good time. You did one of
CeeLo Green.
CeeLo Green, you rocked it.
Yeah, we had a good time. We as a matter of fact, we just performed at mile 277 last night.
Did you?
Yeah. So we always have a good time up there. It's a great bar.
I didn't get my VIP invite.
Well, we're gonna be back up there on Friday the 13th.
Okay.
So
all right.
So you get another chance to come check us out, mile 277. But yeah, man, we do. When I have my own band is called Radio Hustle.
Okay.
So we do everything from, train like, hey, soul sister, ain't that? We do that, and then we'll go to Jay-Z, like Empire State of Mind or something, and then we'll go back to T-Pain, and then we'll go to the Beatles. So, we do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, and you are so smooth up there. I mean, you just, like you were made for music. I used to say, Michael Jackson was just made for music. You just get up there, and everybody in the club had their cameras out, had their phones out, trying to videotape you up there, and you rocked it.
Yeah, we like to have a good time, and like when I was younger, like I've been doing music for forever. When I was younger, I used to watch Purple Rain all the time.
Did you?
I carry like a little plastic guitar on my back, and all of that stuff. That and Moonwalker with Michael Jackson. So I've always been a fan of music, and my mom sings.
Okay.
So, she brought me up in the church, of course. So, ever since I was young, man, this is what I've wanted to do. And now that I'm older and I'm actually getting the opportunity to do it, it's a blessing.
Wow, that is a blessing. Now, so who would you say is your biggest inspiration in music?
I don't know. I've had a couple over the years. When I turned 14, I joined this local group here in St. Louis called Team 11.
Okay.
And Team 11 was it was kind of like a promotional group, like Mickey Mouse type of Mickey Mouse Club type of thing for Channel 11. And we'd go to Six Flags and different places around St. Louis and perform. Pretty much kind of the same stuff that we're doing now. We do country, we do hip hop, we do rock and roll. So it got me prepared for stuff like American Idol and the stuff that I'm doing now. So it was a fun time, and music has always been just in my life. So
I could tell. So tell us about your American Idol experience, just a little bit, and then we're gonna talk about some upcoming projects you got going on.
Well, American Idol, I did that in 2005.
Right.
It was just a crazy experience, because I had always seen American Idol on TV.
Yeah.
And I think they had 3 seasons before, I went and auditioned. So it was like the first winner was Kelly Clarkson.
Right.
Then it was Ruben Studdard. Then it was Fantasia. And, I thought they were all magnificent singers, but the whole process of, going and auditioning and then having Simon cuss you out and tell you how horrible you are. Like, to me, it was just like, it's kind of cheesy, and I don't know if I really want to do that.
Yeah.
But at the end of 2004, American Idol announced that they were coming here to St. Louis for auditions. So, I was like, man, I'm not going. And my mom was like, yes, you are. So, you can't go against what your mom says. No. So, I went with my girlfriend at the time. She was an amazing singer, still is an amazing singer. I went with her mainly just to support her.
Okay.
Because I didn't really want to audition.
Right.
But, you know, we got down there, so we slept on the street the first night.
Wow, to waiting in line?
Yeah. And it was so many people, like wrapped around the dome, like twice.
Wow.
So, you know, we stayed on the street that night, got in there that day. That whole day it took us to get our numbers and, you know, you get your tags, and then they let us go home, come back the next day, and the audition process, the first audition that you go to, is like a big auditorium room, and they have like 10 tables set up. And each table there's 3 judges.
Okay.
So it'll be like a producer and one of the film guys for the show. You go up 3 at a time, and they say, okay, you sing. So the first person sings, all right, cut it. You sing, second person, you know, so on and so forth. And then from there, they pick maybe one person, maybe 2, maybe nobody.
Okay. And,
you know, the process keeps going. After that, you get to go to the auditions for the producers.
Okay.
So, you know, that was kind of nerve-wracking. And then after that, after you get past that one, that's when you finally get to see Simon, Paula, and Randy.
Okay.
So it's 2 auditions before you even get to see them.
Right.
So, but after all of that stuff was done, and I got through, and I made it to the Hollywood rounds in Los Angeles, like it was a big shell shock for me, you know, because it's like going to college. Because, you know, you're around a whole bunch of people that you don't really know. Okay. But, you know, everybody was real cool. It was nerve-wracking, but it was fun. And then being on the show, finally getting to the show. Now, I don't know if people remember, but I got cut before it got to the top 12.
Right. Okay.
So I came home on a Thursday. Came home, you know, all my friends were here. Like, they met me at the airport. Like, Channel 2's there and all this crazy stuff. And I'm not, you know, I'm not really one of those people that likes, you know, a lot of fuss around me. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to just come home. I had been out there for, you know, a couple months, you know. So I was ready to come home, sleep in my own bed, and, you know, just hang out. But they met me at the airport, like fans and my parents. And, you know, so of course my friends are like, we're going out. We got to go out. So we went out to Ozzie's restaurant, which was in Westport at the time. Okay. We had a good time. A whole bunch of people came out, TV people and radio people, and I had a belly dancer for some reason there. And it was an interesting night. So, you know, we drank a little bit.
So now what happened now? Okay, you came home, you partied. How did you had to go back? They called you to come back.
So that night, you know, I had been drinking a little bit.
Okay.
I get a phone call
night?
Get a phone call like 2:00 in the morning.
The same night you got back?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, it's a guy on the other end like, yeah, hey Nikko, this is so and so from American Idol. How would you feel about coming back? And I'm like, you know, that's not funny. You know, I just got home. I thought it was one of my friends playing a joke on me or something. So
that's not funny.
You know, he's like, no, I'm serious. This is blah, blah, blah from American Idol, and we need you to come back. So I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you know, what you talking, like next week or something? He's like, no, your flight leaves in 4 hours. You need to pack right now and get to the airport.
Wow.
So, and they still hadn't told me what was going on. So I'm like, why am I coming back when I got cut? But anyway, so long story short, one of the guys that made it into the top 12, he had like some personal family issues. So he had to leave. So
wait, let me stop you right there. I always encourage people when they want to play sports or something. My son, namely. Yeah. I said, son, don't complain about sitting on the bench. You're one broke leg away from starting.
Oh yeah.
One broke leg. Yeah. You were one family issue away from getting back on American Idol.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta be prepared. And
that's good.
You know, so I came back, and you know, they told me what went down, and that's when I got to be on the top 12, and I made it to number 9. Had a great time on the show. Hung out with Bo Bice. Bo Bice was like my buddy, like my best friend on there. Scott Sable, Anthony Fedorov, like all of them were just great. And then we got to go on a tour. We did like a 53, 60 city tour or something like that. Okay. So doing big stadiums. Like we got to come here to the Savage Center, so that was cool. So it was a great experience. It was a great experience.
Now, have you told anybody else this story? Have you shared it with any other media?
Yeah, a couple times.
Oh man, I want to be first. Shot it at heart. But that's okay.
I mean, okay. I got some dirt too that I ain't shared with nobody. No, I'm just. No, but I mean, honestly, if American Idol would have shot the stuff that happened behind the scenes, it'd have been a much bigger show. It'd have been over after that season, but it'd have been a much bigger show. Because
where do they let you? Where do you guys stay?
When we were there, we first they had us staying in a hotel. It was pretty nice, and then when we got to the top 12, they rented us like apartments.
Okay.
So it was me, Bo Bice, and Constantine Maroulis sharing a room together.
Okay.
And that was interesting because they didn't really get along at first, but
they need to make a show. Here's your hint, American Idol. You need to do a behind-the-scenes show. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Now, I got one more thing I'm going to ask you about, because, we could probably talk all night, but we're not going to talk all night. But you are Ozzie Smith, used to play with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Hall of Famer, son.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
That's what people tell me.
Is that what people tell you?
No, it's cool. I mean, growing up for me, he was always just my dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never really, I knew he played baseball, and I saw, how, the people liked him and what he did, but he was always just my dad. So.
Hi, Mr. Smith.
Hey,
from
Dad.
the Benita Show.
And he's in Costa Rica right now, having fun, zip lining and stuff like that. So bring me some pictures back.
That's cool. That is cool. You say he tried to sing a little bit.
Yeah. He's got a record out there somewhere floating around. He's singing Cupid, ladies and gentlemen.
Check him out. Check out Ozzie Smith and Cupid.
Old Sam Cooke standards. So it's interesting. If you can find it, check it out.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, Nikko, tell us where we can find your music and where we can see you at next.
We've pretty much been all over the place here in St. Louis, in and out of town. But we got shows all through this year and next year, and we're doing some big stuff. So I have 2 websites. The main one is NikkoSmithLive.com. And you can check out, I got all my show dates up there. I got my music on there. I got my Facebook and my Twitter and, all the social networks. So people can find me on, Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff. It's just Nikko Smith. Or Google me. Either way. Come hang out with us. Like I said earlier, we're putting the Speakers Blow Radio album together now. So we've been promoting that at the shows too. So we do shows at like some of the people might have heard of Harry's downtown off Market and Jefferson. We do Mile 277 like we were talking about. River City Casino and Judy's Velvet Lounge. Ice House out in Wentzville. Doing a couple wineries. So we're all over the place. All over the place. Playing good music. Man. Best band in the land, Radio Hustle.
All right.
Don't let nobody tell you different.
And getting your grind on.
Yes, having a good time.
Any special ladies in your life, Nikko?
Not at the moment.
Ladies. He's available. Here he is. Nikko Smith.
I've been we've been kind of busy, so it's not a lot of time.
Don't have the time.
So, but that doesn't mean you can't try. Holla at your boy.
Okay, Nikko, I guess I'm going to let you go. As much as I hate to. I'm never ready for my guests to leave, but I'm going to let you go.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming and taking the time, Nikko. And you're welcome to come back anytime, man.
Definitely.
Update us on what's going on. All right.
NikkoSmithLive.com.
Okay. Bye, world.